you travel for the last 10, 15 years of your life. And I saw the very first bar when you rocked up at my pub. And how you refined it is extraordinary. And the flavour is sensational. The notes. It's the cleverest thing that he has done is make a bar which is 70%, 72%, and bring it to the market. Because I think what it does do is actually shows off what he's trying to create. And people will buy into those flavours. Delicious. When was this one made?
It was actually made yesterday, so in a couple of weeks, chocolate is best after a couple of weeks. It settles and the flavour becomes more rounded. I'm a little bit like a wine, really.
But we should make a souffle with this.
Yeah?
It'll be interesting to see how the flavour holds up.
And you should catch the notes, no?
We'll wait and see.
Can I have a
But
bit?
that is delicious. Yeah, you've got 3 boxes there. This is my box. Today, I sit and I see that bar for the first time. And it makes me very proud of him.
Great packaging.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. I do. I like this. I like the shape. I'll get this on the melt, and then we'll go through it all. Okay? There's my souffle mix there.
Gotcha, yeah. Okay.
If you want to taste it, I mean, it's just...
So that... Got you.
Yeah. The souffle mix, it's like a creme patissier mix. So you've got, basically, egg yolks, sugar, and a litre of milk, and then to that, rather than you would add normal just flour for creme patissier, you add 90 grams of cocoa powder with 80 grams of flour. Softened butter.
Softened butter.
All the way around.
Yeah.
So with sugar.
Yeah.
Once. Get the cocoa powder. Really nice on the side of the souffle. Beat the egg whites, bring them up until they start to move in. Start to soften the mix. So just start adding the sugar. More. Your first lot you will whisk quite vigorously just to mix it, incorporate it, and then the second one we fold in slowly. And then this we just pop in.
Settle it down.
Just tap it. Straight off.
So you're just going to pop that in for 12, 13 minutes at 180, yeah?
At 180 degrees.
This will be in your next recipe book, Willie.
Well, I've got the recipe to cook Tanya when I get home.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a disaster. Delicious, eh?
Oh, it's amazing. Wow. It's the best souffle I've ever had.
You'd have to say that, Willie.
Well,
It's good, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's good souffle.
I was just saying, it's a work of art the way it makes it.
It's very good sauce.
Now I know I've got the recipe right, I just need to go back and make, you know, 1.5 tons of that chocolate, get the production going, and roll out the chocolate.
Give you a
Good
hug.
to see you.
I love you.
So good
Love
to
the
see
family.
you. Yeah, to you too.
Back at the chocolate factory, things are getting a little calmer. At last, some of the reconditioned machines are working, and there is unexpected news from Willie's biggest customer.
Just got an email in when they've increased the order to almost 1,000 cases, 12,000 bars. Well, that means that I'm going to move some product, which I'm desperate to do, from the amount of money I put in, but also, you know, there's confidence that this is a great bar, and I have an opportunity to reach a lot of people, and that they too can taste my great bar. I'm serious. I am up against the wall beyond belief. You know, I have to turn round the Peruvian in 5 days, have it packed and out, you know, to make it for the launch date. So, you know, the pressure is on big time.
It's been a happy day, but with the bigger order from the supermarket, no wrapping machine in sight, and only 1 day to go before delivery, the pressure is on. With the hours ticking by before Willie's first order is due to leave the factory, everything has to go like clockwork if he's to meet the deadline. But there are major problems, and Willie is close to his wit's end.
I can't really think of the best way of describing the situation at the moment.
I haven't got a wrapping machine. I've got to go into wrapping 30,000 bars by hand with 20 people, 15 who I've never met before. So I've got an idea if they even know how to fold a piece of paper. Yeah, no, basically they've gone up, bought a wrapping machine, it's come down, a few months later, it's leaked oil all over the floor, and it hasn't worked. It simply didn't wrap, they've taken it back, and we've never seen it again. And we've heard a lot of tomorrows, it's almost done, you know, every day, to be honest with you, and we still don't have it. You know, and potentially, it is devastating for the business. There's no doubt about that. I mean, obviously I can't have 15, 20 people at the end of my line every day wrapping those bars. The cost is huge. The margins are small on the bar anyway, and by having hand wrappers, they're non-existent. But all I'm really racing to now is get a bar of chocolate out there. So today I've got to wrap 30,000 bars of chocolate as they come off the line. Now, I mean, I've spoken to the agency. They reckon they can do 10 hours a day. And I've calculated if they can wrap 4 a minute or 3 a minute, it's 27,000. My only problem is people normally need a little time to warm up on these things. So I've made a few bars last night. I've got maybe 1,000 for them to practice on, which I'll remelt and I'll remold. And that's it. And it's go.
It's part of Willie's brand that his chocolate is handmade, but not as handmade as this. 20 people to take the place of a malfunctioning wrapping machine. And most have never done it before.
Hello, everyone. There's no stopping now, there's no turning back. We get it right and we wrap. You know, it's hugely expensive to have brought these people in to do what I'm doing. So today is the day. We're going to wrap this, yeah? You just get the bar, place it in there, fold that one over, and I fold it over like that. So if everybody can take some sheets, okay, and everyone take a chocolate bar. Some of you come round here. We need everybody to do 3 a minute, if not 4. There's 30,000 bars of chocolate to wrap today, and once the line starts, it can't stop. I realise that calculating 3 a minute could go out the window and we could be into some serious hours here. If you feel you're no good, then I put you on the boxers, which are easy. Now, the thing is, I've just got to keep the monster inside me. Now I'm going to be 10 moulds a minute, 6 bars of old, 60 bars a minute coming off, and I've got about 18 people to wrap, box, bling. I'm trying to give them little pep talks. At the same time, I'm horrified with the way some of them are rapping. 30,000 bars! Are we ready? Yeah! Come on, then! It's tense. I feel tense. I'm anxious about it already. I'm waiting for the machine to cool down to the right temperature so I can switch it on and go. It's big day. It's a little tempering trick. You put a little bit on your lip. If it feels cold straight away, it's not tempered. If it feels cold after 10 seconds, it's good. Tempering is the heating and cooling of chocolate, so the fats and the solids solidify together. You get it wrong, and the chocolate will bloom. Move the chocolate, baby. And we won't know if it's blooming until it comes out the end of that tunnel. It's taken me 15 years to get where I am now. You know, at the point where I'm going to go into full production. I've run all the little machines individually, but this is the first time I'll have run everything together. Let me have a look. They're all coming, stop. They've got to do quick. Sophie, can you come and help her?
Does she come out every minute then?
Just send them back. First one's back. Come on, empty them fast, quickly. First ones, and they're not tempered yet.
It's not going well. If Willie's to achieve the efficient production line he needs, everything has to be perfect. But the first bars off are not properly tempered, and so he's falling at the very first hurdle.
Has it been